everyone. Hope you're doing well. Here, beautiful John Wayne Airport. Ozzy sitting in the sun, staying warm. Hope you guys are well. I just want to give you guys a couple of quick notes. We had, I'm actually heading out to Boise, Idaho to meet Russell Brunson's group, our mastermind. We have a mastermind where we pay $25K to enter, and you get to learn from all the top online strategists in the world. Everybody that's done anything from $500,000 to over 100 million online, and we get a chance to all come, collaborate, do all these cool things. And guess what? I get a chance to speak this time because they're wanting to know what the heck we're doing as 8-Figure Dream Lifestyle to absolutely explode this business. And so we're super stoked. We're going to be doing it. Been preparing this presentation. It's almost like an honor to be speaking in front of all these online experts. But the reason why I bring this up is to let you guys know, like, we truly have one of the best online business models. All these guys want to know what the heck we're doing and how we're doing it. So that's a huge, huge plus for us. So I wanted to let you guys know that, so you guys let your prospects know. Second, you guys all have access to my Audible account, which highly recommend. It would be on your weekly reports on the third tab. You can go to audible.com, click on it, and you're going to get a chance to be able to listen to all these audiobooks. Well, there's a book in there that's called The Power of Habit. It's by Mike Chamberlain. I think Julie Ann Curtis recommended the book. One of you guys did. It's a really great book. And so I added it to the Audible. I've been listening to it, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And it actually gives you kind of like the history of like how habits were formed, why you do what you do. It even talks about a little bit about why the reasons why we brush our teeth every day. It's because an advertiser in the 1930s was looking at trying to get people to use toothpaste, and he basically put out an ad that got people to brush their teeth every day, and that's how it became a habit for us. He realized if you could get somebody to change their habits, that you can literally make a ton of capital, right? And so the reason why I bring this up is that there's a lot of stuff we do every day that's mostly subconscious. You don't even realize it. For me to get into this business, I had to go from full-time to part-time, and I changed a lot of my habits in order to do it. So now, now I kind of operate at a port where I just wake up and my habits are super productive to where I can do less than 8 hours of sleep, but I can get everything done. Okay, so but my body's trained, my mind is trained that way now. So how do you get in that habit? One of the biggest things you can do is literally listen to a different Audible book every week. Pick one, listen to it, and start implementing it. And the reason why I want to listen to 5 different books, because you can listen to one, learn from it, and that's great. Now, Tom's been talking about 10X, which is a great book, but that's only one book. Listen to a lot of different books, you get a lot of different styles, and and all these things set up. So listen to 5 different books over the next 5 weeks, and I promise you this will change your habit. And I would start with, if you haven't listened to 10X, start there. But if you have, listen to The Power Habit this week. Love to be able to have you guys listen to it and then give us your opinion on Friday of how this book has literally transformed your life. Because right now we are still operating in a way where you're operating subconsciously on what you do every day. And you don't even realize what you're doing. Most of the times we don't realize like this is what the habits are, right? And so what I'm going to invite you to do is listen to this book. It's going to be pretty amazing. And what it's also going to do for you guys, what if basically your only limitations is everything you believe, right? And what if you could lift off your limitations by everything you believe? Well, that's what books do for you. So I highly recommend plugging into it, because then it will increase what's in here, and you guys will have an unbelievable transformative life. Okay, so with that said, Jewel and Joanne, we miss you guys too. Hope you're doing well. Give a big hug and a kiss to the whole fam. I'm gonna jump on this flight before we miss it. So I hope this was valuable to you guys. And one last thing, on Telario, we are literally we're vamping that up significantly, and we've added like 3 different list on there. But here's what I'm going to share with you. We added 3 lists. We're adding text responders, and we're testing it right now. By the time we finish this, you guys are going to have a ton of different messages for people who first leave a message, for people who did not attend the webinar, and those that did attend the webinar. Okay, so you guys are going to be able to have all 3 of those. We're going to be right now we're testing it. We want to make sure everything works before we we have you guys ingrain it. So for those of you who have been holding on to basically getting onboarded to Telario, I appreciate your cooperation and your patience, guys, as we get that done. But we want to make sure we test it before we go. Okay? All right, we got to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Love ya. Have a good one. Bye.